for the line crew.
And there we go. I'm like tilted. What is going on? I gotta figure out what's going on with my computer. Getting some people starting to hop in. There we go. There's a couple people. Fatboy Fox hopping in. Wasted Talent. What's going on? Big Block Bonanza. no, Big Block threw me off the other day. What's up, man? What's up, Stu Fast? How you doing, sir? On our rides. I'm here, but on my phone with volume down. I'm on a live. Hey, man, no worries. No worries. Appreciate it. What's up, Colton? Colton, just to give you a heads up, man. I just picked up the shirts. I'm trying to get them made this week. I was trying to get them made earlier, but some stuff kind of came up this weekend, unfortunately. But we're trying to get those made and sent out by the end of the week. All right. I've got everything ready to go. Just got to get the shirts ready. All right. Truckback Jim. Hello, all. Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Got an interesting story to tell, but we'll wait until we get a few more people in here. Yep, somebody, there's an idiot who he either would have killed me or seriously hurt me, and my kids were in the car. Big Block saying, hey, stupid fast. Yeah, we'll see how many people hop in here. I'm trying to go back to my this is my original live stream time back when Pony was doing it all the time, because Pony used to go to about 9, so I'd start either 9 or 9:30. Fox is doing good. I drove it to work yesterday. I've got a minor leak from the transmission. I'm not sure where yet. It might just be a line. I got to get under there. But Fox is running good. It still has an exhaust leak, still idling like crap. I just haven't had a chance to address the idle problem and search for the vacuum leaks yet. So at my house, you guys can say what you want. Hey, Mustang guy, how's it going, sir? At my house, November 1st is not, fall. It's no longer fall. November 1st is start decorating for Christmas, because we have an excessive and substantial Christmas light display that we do for our neighborhood. So maybe I'll do a little short video on that. But my lights are synced up to Trans-Siberian Orchestra. That's what we do. And I've already got a pretty good display out right now that I've already started, but it's only like 20% done. What's up, 89 Garage? How you doing, sir? Fatboy Fox saying, hey to Mustang guy. So this past weekend was awesome. Yep, TSO does rock, man. I've seen them in concert a few times. They're really good. And I used to have my lights were always displayed or synchronized to music, but it was like a really generic, like I'd call it like elevator Christmas music. So it's a lot better. So DeWong, how you doing, sir? It's some more. There are more lights, but it's a better synchronization. So it's actually like my original setup used to have like 6 channels. This new setup's got 16, and it can go up. If I were to buy more things, it can go up to like, I want to say like 96 channels. So it's something crazy. And it can get really intense. I'm gonna probably buy some better gizmos next year for like pixel lights. We add to it each year, and I've been doing this for quite a while now. But it was actually funny. We're getting off topic of cars. We'll come back to it real quick. So when I'm in the Navy, a lot of you guys know, and I used to be stationed in Norfolk, and Norfolk has a Lowe's there, just like everywhere. And I used to buy all my stuff after Christmas. and the guy who's managing Lowe's, I was buying a few things because everything was 50% off, but the guy whose manager was right there. He's like, "Hey, I tell you what, man, you get a few more things, tell him my name at the counter. Tell him I said 75% off." So I do it. I grab a few more things. I go to the counter, and hey, what's going on, Iron Horse? So I go to the counter, and I tell the cashier, I said, "Hey, the manager over there said 75% off." And he's like, "Okay, I got to call him to verify." I'm like, "Yeah, no problem, man. Do what you got to do." He calls him, and he comes back. He's like, "Yep, I can't believe he's doing this." Okay, and he rings it up. And I pay, and I'm like, something's not right here. Something's not right. And I'm doing the math in my head. The kid gave me 75% off the 50% off price. And I'm like, oh. So I go back to the manager, and I go, "Hey, sir, I was just talking to my wife. We're going to buy a few more things. Can I get the discount again?" He's like, "Oh, yeah. Get as much as you want." I'm like, okay. And so I grabbed a lot of stuff. I ended up buying $1,200 worth of lights and getting it for $200. So that's where my Christmas display really started. Is when I really I got a huge influx of lights for like dirt cheap. It was like 85. It came out to being like 85% off or something like that. It was crazy. Yeah. It was a good deal. Driving through Cincinnati, coming home. Wow, that's a while ago. But man, they're a great show no matter when you see them. Like it is so good. Luckily I took my son to see him in 2019 right before COVID hit. But yeah, so my display is pretty awesome. It's gonna be synced up to TSO. We have a holographic Santa Claus out front that waves to kids. We've got artificial snow. I mean, it's good stuff. Kids love it. So no, we don't. But that's kind of where it started, Colton. My old neighborhood in Virginia Beach, we did have a competition. You know what you won if you won the competition? You got a $50 gift card to Lowe's. So not even enough to scratch what I paid for other lights. So, but me and my neighbor, it was funny because we have a huge neighborhood, and the people who were competing the hardest were me and my neighbors. So literally we'd go buy something, they'd go buy something. So we'd see they added more, we'd go add more. And that's just kind of how it went up. Oh, that's a good question. Guys, we got to get back to the cars here in a second, but we'll keep on this for a minute. Okay, I hear you, Big Block. Yeah, Elizabeth City. I love driving through Elizabeth City. So the first time I didn't have all the LED. I'm now all LED, and I don't leave it on all night. I usually pull the plug about midnight because I'm up pretty late. So that's no big deal. But the first time when I didn't learn my lesson and I left it on all night, and the first time I had a lot of lights, my electric bill, it was probably triple what it was normally. It was huge. And I was like, holy crap. Like I really screwed up here. Yeah. My first TSO show was at a Christmas show. Took several dates. Christmas shows over. Yeah. Hey, they do. TSO does do some non-Christmas shows, they still got some good music they do. Or they take like the classic music and they turn it into rock and roll. It's pretty awesome. I do mean to watch more of your videos. But hey, man, it's all good, man. I completely understand. I watch as many videos as I can when I get free time. I got 3 kids. Completely get it. And the way I work too is I tell everybody this. I look at the most current upload, and whoever's video happens to be, whoever talks the most and their videos happen to be there, I watch them and then I'll go backwards. And however far I get, that's how far I get. And then I don't watch your video if it's older than that unless I've already saved it because I saw it and I want to watch it, or if it gets suggested to me. I do try and watch what I can, but you can only do so much. Colton's laughing. Salute everyone. Hey, Robert, how you doing, sir? Saw you were doing something with your kids recently. So you're like Tim Taylor and his neighbor, the doctor, with your display. I know the reference. However, I have not seen that episode. Same as Iron Horse Garage. I try to keep up. Hey, you guys are all good, man. It's all good. There's no ill will here. Like I'm doing my live. People are in other lives. There's so many people that go live. I'm just doing it to kind of chat, talk some cars stuff. and see who comes in. We'll get some good conversation going, and I'll open the panel in a little bit. So let's talk about this weekend. I know we only got 9, and usually we get a little more than this, but that's all right. So I took my 2 boys, and I brought first real test for my trailer because it was a $200 trailer. I took my 2 boys. What's up, Boosted Juanito? How you doing, sir? Let's see. Chris is in here. I don't know if I actually said, hey, Chris. Hey, man. Iron Horse saying hey to Chris. Yep, 4 kids, 4 big pit bulls. Everyone has a lot to grind. Yeah, yes, sir. So I took my kids and their 2 cars, and I trailered them 2 hours to the town I grew up in. And I took them to the first show I went to as a kid. We had a really good time. The organization was not great. We showed up. We ended up waiting in line. And I had to freaking pull a 3-point turn with a trailer in the middle of Main Street of the town I grew up in, which kind of sucked. But I did it. We ended up parking. I hung out with a buddy of mine from high school who ended up buying a Boss. And it was funny because he reached out to me saying, hey, man, do you make YouTube videos? Because I swear I saw you on a video. So that was pretty funny. So I hung out with him, met up with him and his dad. His dad had a Shelby, and we drove to this show. And there's a video coming on it, but right now my editing software is being like super finicky, and I'm having issues. Every time I try and start to edit and I put some video footage into the editor, it like locks up. So I'm probably gonna have to uninstall it and reinstall it. But we get to the show, really good time, a lot of cool cars. And my dad was there selling stuff because he's a woodworker, and he's got his own YouTube channel. If you're into woodworking, message me and I could send it to you guys. But after the show, I was like, asked my boys, like, hey, you guys want to go see the house that I grew up in? And they're like, yeah, let's go see the house you grew up in. So we're leaving the main town, and there's this like, to get to the house I grew up in, you got to go down. There's this big sweeping turn, and then it goes down a hill, and you cross a bridge. Well, I'm at the top where the sweeping turn's coming, and all of a sudden, coming around that sweep from up the hill, I see it's either a Hellcat or a Scat Pack wide body. The dude was like, no, legitimately, he had to be doing 130 miles an hour. And you know how, like, when you're on a roller coaster, you get that moment of weightlessness? Well, the idiot didn't really pay attention, and I guess his butt went weightless, and he started to slide out and slid off the road. Well, he overcorrected and shot into my lane, and I was like, oh, my God, like, I'm going to have to wreck my car to save my life and my kids' lives. My boys were in the back seat, and the dude, luckily, he overcorrected again, went back off the road the other way, took out a bunch of construction equipment. Like, his car had to be jacked up. Yeah, I mean, it was bad. And he got back on the road, and he kind of kept driving like nothing was happening. If I did not have, it was a country road, 2-lane road, steep drop off the side. If I did not have the trailer on the back of my Boss, I would have pulled a 3-point turn and chased his butt down to at least get his license plate and give it to the police department. But like that, like literally, if I had been 2 seconds sooner down that road, the place where he veered into my lane, he would have took me out. Like there would have been nothing I could have done because he came around that bend so fast. Yeah, it was crazy, man. And it was one of those moments where I had time to like process what happened afterwards, and like you never want, you obviously, yeah, I don't want to be hurt, but like my kids were with me, man, and like I would have had a hard time. It's probably good that my trailer was on my car because I probably would have chased him down and beat his window in. I mean, he put my kids' lives at danger, and that was it was not cool. But luckily, I wasn't hurt. Nobody was hurt. Hopefully they weren't hurt. I don't know what went through their window. I mean, they hit a lot of stuff. You could see it flying up, and I mean, it was crazy, man. And honestly, you know what? I would have had that on video, but I literally turned my camera off 1 minute before that happened. 1 minute, because I was like, oh, this is just a boring drive. I'll record it. I'll record my kids seeing the house when I get there. And so I missed it. And honestly, big block, what you're talking. All right, I'm gonna get back to some of the comments. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to tell my story. If everybody's just saying hey to each other, I'm gonna skip past that because you guys are seeing that. I want to get kind of caught up. Like button, big block. If I've missed, hey Matt, what's up, man? Sublime's in here. Trunkback Jim, hello, sir. I'm trying to make sure I catch everybody. And everybody saying hey. Fast truck. Hey guys, how's the signal? Because it's not showing that it's great on my computer, but like I'm watching the video and it seems like it's all right. Yeah, like no kidding, Stupid Fast. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like you just never know what's gonna happen. So you really do have to cherish every moment, right? Probably was a Mustang Soul driver in a Hellcat. You know what? You say that, man, and I know you got a Mustang, but there are just as many Hellcat and Scat Pack wrecks as there are Mustang wrecks. I mean, they're starting to be out there all over the place. There's just as many foolish Mopar drivers. It's just there's so much power. It's a lot of power, and for the most part, there's not really a tire wide enough if you take traction control off that's going to handle that. Yeah. Dude, I've been in San Diego, Colton. I didn't know you're out there. I was stationed out there for a little bit for some training. Yeah, I could see that. And I used to drive from Point Loma to the main piers. Yeah, I need to get it. I mean, I used to use I had a Samsung S4, a really old phone. And I used to leave it just permanently mounted in my old Mustang, and that was my dash cam because it still, even though it was like disabled off the network, it still picked up GPS data. So it would tell me my speed, it would document my speed, and it was just a rolling record. So it would just delete older stuff and bring in the newer stuff. So whatever was new, if there's something happened, then I'd have it. Rest for Robert Keith pointed out. Dash cam. Sorry. I need to hook my dash cam back up. Yeah, I do too, Robert. But the thing is, like, let's be honest. If that dude had hit me head on, the dash cam's not helping me. It'd be pretty freaking obvious what happened when the police showed up and the side of the road that he was on was torn up, and then I'm just obliterated. Okay, good to hear. It's good. Oh man, I'm falling behind. My town is so crowded, it's not even fun. All the parkway action. Yeah. San Diego's not much better. San Diego, if you get on the highways, depending on the time of day, it can be so awful. I went to SeaWorld because it was free for military, and it took me forever to get there. It was awful. I had a dash cam on my Cummins tow pig before it was stolen, and I have to hook mine back up in my family van. I hear you, man. Sorry about the Cummins, dude. I hope you get some sort of resolution on that. 80% of the real thug people I know drive tractors and Challengers. Be careful. Yeah. That's why, yeah. Oh, it's a lot of weight. So when you're trying to hit a bank where you're going to go weightless for a second, all that weight's not sticking down. It's going up and sideways because you're turning. So force, whatever you want to call it, inertia, momentum, taking you off the road. Back here in Virginia, the Mopar guys have taken over the whole Mustang shenanigan theme. Yeah, it's happening where I live too. Duong, we had a couple back when we had some events here in Jacksonville. We had a couple where Mopar guys just kept showing up to these night events and doing burnouts every day. And it was funny because the admin for the local group, man, he'd always be chasing them down to make sure they were the ones at fault or who got recognized as being at fault. Most of these guys are young kids, have no idea how to handle that kind of power no matter what it is. You're not kidding, man. So I'm only, okay. I'm only 31. However, I already feel like I can say stupid kids because first of all, when I was coming up driving, the '05 GT 3 valve came out with 300 horsepower. And man, was that a lot of power in '05. '05, that was a good amount of power. You had a pretty fast car, pretty sweet. Nowadays, God, man, these GTs are putting out 480 or what? Yeah, 460, 460. I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like my freaking my boss right here has the same 0 to 60 time as my dream car when I was a child, the freaking Viper, the V10 Viper. I mean, these cars are running what the 90s supercars are running. I'm looking for a lawyer to file a lawsuit against the cops. I'm getting the body cam from the shooting that the dude shot himself and the cops left my truck there. Wow. That's crazy, Robert. Yeah, that's Freedom of Information Act, I believe. And so I think I had to do something similar for not that kind of thing, but like a traffic incident. I had to pay for a body cam footage. I had to pay $10 to have it shipped to me. Yep. So, yeah, I got some videos lined up. I just got to get my computer to cooperate. It's working for this for whatever reason, but my program I use is called Camtasia, and it had an update. So of course I updated it, and now that I've updated it, it's not working. So I either need to figure out. I'm not a computer nerd, so I need to figure out how to regress it to the previous update, or just uninstall and reinstall. Am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I free to go? What are you talking about, Ford Tech? Ford Tech, I didn't say welcome, man. Hey, what's up, man? Appreciate you coming in. I apologize for not saying it when I saw you initially. Ever coming down to Arizona? I'm on literally the furthest. Yeah, I'm almost as far away from you as I can be. I am on the east coast of North Carolina, and North Carolina kind of sticks out in the ocean a little bit. So I'm pretty far. I do have an uncle who lives in Arizona, but I've got really no reason to go to Arizona. I would like to go there because there's so many nice cars there because of the weather is perfectly dry all the time. Yeah, the crazy cops went there to the guys they knew stole my truck hours before. He shot at the cops and killed himself. Wow, it's crazy. Sounds like some sovereign citizen Ford Tech. You're talking about sovereign citizens. So I have a homeowners association here, and there's like a huge coup against them a while ago. And some guy came into the homeowners association meeting saying, "I'm a sovereign citizen, and I renounce my membership in this HOA." It's funny as hell. 2018 Power Wagon is 450 horses. Nice. I need to get a truck. No, I'm not Cali, man. I'm in North Carolina. I'm at Camp Lejeune in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm glad I'm not in Cali, man, because my car, I'm violating all sorts of laws out there. Let's see what else there to talk about. So we talked about putting up my Christmas lights. You guys probably don't care about that. Did the show. Yeah, I've got some, man, I still got a lot of projects to work on. A lot of stuff's kind of unfortunately taken a back seat these past few days, or not few days, literally 2 months since the baby's been born. Hey, Bryce, what's going on, sir? I hear you, Cali's bad. It's all good. I know you. You'll see me. I don't need it. I said hello. I did say hello. I didn't recognize your "Let's Go Brandon" because you're not gonna hear me speak politics. Let's put it that way. Because of what I do for a living, I don't talk politics. I don't need anything political documented anywhere from myself. So I won't partake, but every person is free to say, to believe what they believe. But based on what I drive, you should probably have a good idea what way I lean. I'll say that. So I got off track here. So hopefully near term projects. Hold on, what's he saying? So yeah, about sell my Project Daily truck, my Avalanche trucks, and my car hauler, and all my work coming to buy another Cummins diesel truck. Okay, well, I hope that all works out, Robert. I'm sorry to hear you're going through that, man. But yeah, so I got to build. So I have it saved on my playlist. I need to build the vacuum leak detector, the cheap one that everybody uses. I need to build that. Find out. I guess, or I need to see a diagram or some schematic that shows where all the vacuum lines are supposed to be. Honestly, I don't know if I'm missing some at all because there was one that was. It looks like there was a vacuum line that was on my smog system, and there was no line there. It was just a open nipple. So I don't know where that was going to. If there's something, maybe it's something simple. I just need to plug it. Not sure. Oh, Jim. Yeah, I'm not going to say that, Jim. Hey, brother, I'm signing out. Okay. Hey, no worries, Juanita. Appreciate you hopping in here, sir. Jason's Garage, how's it going, sir? What are we talking about for tech? My car? My Fox body is an 85. However, it's a Thunderbird 83 to 85, either 83 or 85, that range, 5.0. So it's the flat tappet V8, and yeah, it's got a significant exhaust leak, and it idles like dog do. But if I just give it a little bit of gas and stay on the brake a little bit, I can hold idle pretty well below 1,000. Let's see. They're saying, hey to Jason. Hey, Fortech, that'd be great, man. If you, yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to, if you have some sort of picture I could see or something. I have to take off the air cleaner still. I've been reluctant to mess with it right now because the car needs to be mobile. So I don't want to take too much off the engine. I need to be able to pull it out of my house, pull it out of the garage, pull it back in because I am so packed in here right now. And like I said, we're doing Christmas and there's some Christmas lights and those are all Christmas decorations. And then there's more Christmas decorations over there. And so we're in full on Christmas mode here. So I got to be able to pull the Mustangs out of the garage to get them. Jason, I'm doing good, man. We just kind of told a story where a Mopar guy just about hit me head on it was going about 130, and by the time he would have hit me, he probably still been doing about 100. Let's see. I got vacation diagrams. Ouch, 85. I think you meant vacuum diagrams. Oh, you're not kidding, trunk back, Jim. Jim, I was in Raleigh. Well, not Raleigh. I was right outside Raleigh for that show that was like the one I went to as a kid, taking my kids to it. That was the first time in my life that I've paid over $4 for gas. It cost me $415 for 93. My wife was like, "Can't you just use regular?" I'm like, "No, I cannot." I have the original 93 wiring vacuum diagram book from a Ford for my car. I hear you, man. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's crazy. Sounds like you have a wife. LOL. My house was that way a while back. Yeah. Well, it started out. If you're referring to the Christmas lights or if you're referring to the gas price, it really just started out where we were just competing with our neighbors a little bit. We kind of enjoyed it. We just had our first kid, and my kids like looking at the lights. Makes things nice. I get the political stuff and try to stay away from it also, but I do not stand for stripping us of our rights. Lots I want to say, and we'll in the right setting. Yeah, I can talk in the right setting. However, this is not the right setting for me. It's too public, so I won't do it. It cost me over $40 to fill my Ford Fusion 87. Yeah, I just filled up my daily, and it cost me a pretty good amount as well for 87 today. It was about $45. Let's see. I'm thinking about going E85 myself. Gas here is $5 for 9. Wow. Ouch. The guy driving the Hellcat was I don't know, man. I don't know. He was going so damn fast and he blew through so much construction equipment that I think he was embarrassed and didn't want to stop and just kept driving. And I was pulling a trailer and my boss with mini Boss Mustangs on the back, and the road is it's a 2-lane road. I couldn't pull a 3-point turn there to chase him down because I wanted to get his plate. I'll see what I can find for yours. If I can, send you the gram. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ford Tech. I'm not sure. See, the problem is when I first got the car, I ended up doing so many things wrong. I bought parts for a Fox body for the motor, and I found out that Fox body parts don't work in my motor. Then the owner said he thought it was a truck motor, so I bought F-150 parts. Wasn't F-150, and then when I crawled under the car and I read the block number, that's when I found out that it was a Thunderbird motor. 93, 425 here. Yeah, I just paid $415 the other day. Sean, how's it going, sir? How's the car doing? $475 here for 91. Ouch. Well, you're in good old red state, but not like the good red, but like the commie red. Zay TRD. Zay, it's funny you hop in here, sir. I just got my first notification for you in a minute, and I was going to catch up on your last video. It's pretty funny. Welcome, man. Because I was like, you know what? I haven't seen Zay in forever, and one of your notifications popped up. Sublime tip. Shell gas stations lower their prices an average of 20 cents on Tuesdays. It's good to know. I got T-Mobile too. If I would just register, I'd get an extra like 20% off, 20 cent off Shell or something like that. We're saying hello, Shell. Yeah, I got you. I got what you're saying. Salute to everyone. Grind motivation is jumping off, walking my pit bulls to do some work in my yard. Hey, Robert, have a good night, sir. Good luck with your your legal situation there. Pretty good. What is crap pouring here right now? MGB is running good finally. Well, that's good to hear. Well, you put the Weber on, right? You said you put the Weber on, took off the I don't know what the name of the other carb is. I didn't have that one. I had the High Force. Put a 429 in the Fox if you can find one. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Shoot, man. If I had the money for that motor, Colton, I'm buying a Gen 1. I'm buying a Gen 1 Coyote from an F-150 and throwing it in. I'd rather get the modern motor, honestly. That Thermactor system is pretty standard on all those old small block Fords. Man, you're speaking Spanish to me. I don't know what a Thermactor is. I'm learning, though. If you want to educate me, I'd love to learn. Diesel is more than gas right here now. Sucks. Killing me with the truck. Oh, man. What do you got, Sean? What truck you got? I'm not remembering. Even E85 is damn near $3 a gallon. Anyone using Get Upside app for cash back on gas? I've always heard about it. I've never used it. Are you using it, AB? Or Anthony? And you change your name. Everybody doesn't know Driver Mod, that's AB's garage. He changed his name. I think he got a better name anyway. All 4 jokes aside, I own a 57 Ford Custom 300. I picked up a 351 modified. I wanted a Cleveland, but harder to find, so I think I'm going to build the modified. Missing something. Oh, I missed it. Oh, well, it's all good. Been grinding on my career and just listening. And gas not as crazy as 4 or 5 gallon out here, but it's getting up there. It takes me 32, 42 to fill up, depending on how. Yeah, but you got that. You're living that sweet Toyota life. I can't imagine that if you were to baby your car, Zay, what I bet you can get at least 35. Am I right? Weber, yeah, much better. Had the Zenith. That's right, Zenith. Yeah, everybody hates those things. Ah, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that was like the first thing I did. I just ripped those off. Uncle spent $4,500 changing 2 plow trucks to propane, and now it's getting stupid too. Man. Well, is there any are you actually saving any money? Making a good amount back? How's it work? I'll open the panel. You can explain that in a minute. I'm kind of curious. I've been too lazy I just didn't want to download it and learn. 250 with a 7.3. Gotcha. 89. Nice. I tell you what, I love those 89 bodies. I used to have a 90 F-150. Hell, what are we talking about? Well, we've talked about what I did this weekend. Talked about Christmas lights. Talked about how Hellcat about killed me and my kids. And, now we are talking about gas and some other stuff. All right, let's see. Are you planning to build the Gen 1 before you put it in the Fox? Colin, all right, let's rephrase that. Let's rephrase that statement. I have a little less than 2 years left on active duty, guys, until I join the rest of you fine people in the normal workforce. And I am not willing to make any huge expenses or huge payments on anything unless money magically appears from somewhere. The Fox body, I only got that because I was able to sell the MG and pay for it. So the MG paid for the Fox body, and I only paid $500 for the MG, so that kind of worked out pretty well. My transmission, the Calamar Stage 3, that was a butt ton of money. However, I sold my daily driver, and I paid for that. And I took my wife's old daily driver, so it kind of worked out. Colin, it all depends, man. I'll probably, if I do get a Gen 1, whenever that is, I'd probably just want to put it in. But the problem is, buying the motor is like the cheap part. The expensive part's getting everything that goes with it. unless you buy a wreck and you can strip everything out of there, yeah, you're gonna pay a lot. You got to modify. I know you can use the stock headers, or yeah, stock headers, but you still got to modify them. You watch those videos, people got to cut them. I don't know. I mean, of course, I'd love to build it, but even if I didn't build it right, and say I just put that, what is it? What's a F-150 has what? Maybe like 350 horsepower, right? Say I put that in the car. I need to worry about safety. Like even as the car sits right now, I want to get a roll bar in it. I do take my kids in this car. They love going for rides in the Fox body. And so if I'm going to put anything else into it, I'd really want to make sure it's going to take it and it'd be safe. Dudes with wrenches. Everybody saying, hey, dude. I got over $20 in a month to cash in on, saving it up. Just a nice little chunk in a few months. Yeah, I hear you. I get the I use USAA's Cash Rewards Plus, and I actually use that. It's funny. I'm able to save enough from that, and I get gas, like a fair amount back for gas there. Just for use it, put it on my credit card. And I know I could double down on that by getting the get upside. But just the money I get from that pays for a huge chunk of my kids' presents at Christmas. Let's see. I'm falling behind. Sorry, guys. Iron Horse Garage, you should do like a video build series on the 351. 351. I don't think I've ever seen anyone build one. Iron Horse, I used to have a 351 Cleveland in an old 69 Merc Cougar. Dropped it in because the Windsor was blown, and that was my first car. That's pretty awesome for it. That's a good first car. Basketball car. First car was a 72 notch Cleveland. Nice. Brick noses are beauties. Love the front clips. Oh, yeah. For sure. Yeah, it will be a video series of whatever we do. Okay. Basket case, not basketball. Craig always does that to me. All right, let's see. Middle class tax slave. How's it going? Those Boss Power Wheels are pretty sweet. My boy needs ones pretty soon. Have you seen them? I hope you can get them with the MT82. Watch them get frustrated. I hear you. No, they do not. They did not make one for the 2013s. What you'd have to do, and what you could do, is you just buy the 2012 model, and you reach out. I got a guy who makes decals, and I bet you he's the one who made the side stripe decals, and he's made. I think he has a set now for the 13s. He can make that, and then he can also probably make you new decals for the taillights to match up. I'm probably volunteering him for something, but I'm pretty sure he could do it. Jason, I build a 400 meter one time. I build a 400M one time. Not many do that. Okay. Heath Black pistons are all kinds of good stuff. His balance blueprinted is still running today. Cletus, how's it going, sir? Imagine that Destroyer's live's over. I was in there for a bit, but had to hop out, start this one. This is my day as well that I usually go. Yeah, I've never personally seen anyone build a 400M or 351. It would be nice to see people do some vids of it and of offbeat engines, better than seeing the common stuff. Okay. Super Fast saying, hey to all you guys from Destroyer's channel. Al, what's going up, sir? Oh, hold on. So talking about first cars, mine was an A86 Monte Carlo SS. Nice. Al, we need to race the Fox body versus your Civic. I actually think I'll beat you, Al. I think I'll beat you. Maybe not, but I think I will. Later, Mustang guy. Mustang guy, take care, sir. Sorry I missed you. There it is. Yep. Thanks for hopping in here. And let's see. Sean Ryder saying, hey. Okay, Peace Mustang guy. All right. So I'm going to open the panel if anyone wants to hop in. I think I've talked about what I want to talk about today. Okay, we'll talk about my first car. It's a good one. So my first car was an 87 Cavalier Z24. So I love that car. So actually, the way it started is my dad and I were talking, and we were looking for either we were looking for either a Dodge Omni GLH or the Cavalier Z24 from '87. And the reason we were looking for the one at '87, it had if you've ever seen it, it had the quad square headlights that were pretty traditional of the '80s cars. But it also was the only year they had a functional ram or hood scoop, functional hood scoop. Yep, V6 had a functional hood scoop that was built into the car. And so I thought it was a pretty sweet car. If I can find a picture of it, I'll share it. Let's see. Mine was a project, though. Let's see. There we go. Cavalier Z24. Yeah, right here. This is like exactly what my car looked like. So it'd be funny if this was actually my car. Let's see. All right. I'm going to share this real quick. Share screen. All right, we're going to share a tab. This one, share. All right. So this is the car I had, the first one I ever had. It looked almost exactly like this. There's a functional hood scoop right here. It's a 2.8 liter, and it funneled right into, like, it had a nice little outlet right into the top of the cold air intake. Yeah, it was a turd, man. It only had like 140 horsepower, but I love the digital dash. I thought it was so cool. Mine was an automatic as well, unfortunately. But we did put a pretty sweet sound system in it. But yeah, man, that was my first car right there. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, good luck with that one. Man, sorry, Cavalier. Yeah. And it was, you know what? I enjoyed that car. I would have preferred the Dodge Omni, honestly. But it was a good first car. We got it for like $200, and I spent all this time wrenching on it, and it was fun. I spent all this time wrenching on it, and we got to the point where there was no more I could do to get it running. So we ended up giving it to the mechanic who finished it up and got it going for me to drive around. Nice Chaser Grab. Would like to get one again one day. Missing something here. Oh, okay. Got you talking about that. All right. Velvet seats. My favorite meme of all time says Cavalier, no thanks, I'll walk. Yeah. Well, so that was back. Yeah, that was back when the Cavalier actually had a V6. Now there's 4 bangers. Or I guess they don't have it anymore, right? It's the Cruise. Because it was a Z28 minus 4 cylinders. No, mine was a 6-cylinder, so it doesn't work. That's a good question. That's good. I wonder why. Richard Holdner has a 400M video. Richard's the turbo guy, right? He's the guy who live streams turbo builds super late at night. Shoot, lots of them out there for sale, but going up in price now. Everything's going up in price, man. I could flip this Fox body, but I'm not going to. I like it too much. Wait, they were 6s? Never mind. Yep. Yeah, mine was a 6. It was a 2.8 liter V6, a teeny little V6. This thing hit super fast. My dad had an A3 Camaro with that 2.8, easily the slowest car I've ever driven. That's right. Well, I put to my credit, with my monstrous high school salary okay. So here, guys, want to hear a funny story? I've only had 2 jobs in my life. Right now, I'm in the Navy, okay? The other job, some of you guys might know. Well, I want to see if you guys can guess what I used to do before I became a naval officer. See if you can figure that out. If you know, because I've said it before, don't guess. But I'm curious to see what you guys think I used to do in high school. Bumping the Cavalier. C806 opinions. I think it's awesome. Did you see where where it looks like the starter is? I would not want to replace that starter motor. But yeah, I mean, dude, it's it's a bargain of a supercar. I'd love to drive one. I probably never own one, but I'd love to drive one. My first truck was a 72 GMC K20 lifted 4-speed built motor. You could still buy, not a 72. You could still buy the K10 Blazers diesel from the military. They still have a few lying around. They sell on military auctions. I was looking at them a while back. It's too much work to get it running. They've been sitting too long outside. C806 is 8,000 pre-orders behind from what I hear. Oh, nice. Only 8,000? I'm sold on the Z806. Oh, man. Stupid Fast is one of the 8,000. That's what you heard it here first. He's ordering a Z06 C8. He was commenting on you asking everybody's first car, Ford Tech, like you're documenting everybody's security questions. Me too. I want a garage with flat plane twins in it. GT350 and C806. Hey, man, if you can afford it, man, good for you. Good for you. Did you do any factory work? Negative. Same place as the Tundra. Oh, really? It's the same place as the Tundra? The 5.7? Man, I hope you're lying to me, sir. Well, apparently those Tundras aren't bad because they still last like 400,000 miles. Yes. CA's Beast, the affordable, somewhat supercar. Yeah, affordable, somewhat. Way cheaper than a Ford GT. I love flat plane crank V8. The horsepower is insane. Carl Chevrolet here locally is a huge vet allocation, so he will get at least 3 of the first 100. Double sticker already offered on one. Dang! Hey, dudes, thanks for hopping in, sir. Have a good night. Laguna Boss, how's it going, sir? I got that flag. He's not in here right now, but he might pop in later. Mr. V-Dub. V-Dub, one of my subscribers, sent me that flag, and I hung it up over my electric panel. I didn't know where else to put it, honestly. I don't have a good spot for it right now, so I just kind of zip-tied it to that shelf back there. Chuck, how's it going, sir? Are you still gathering parts? We're into November now. Or are you starting assembly? I was joking from you asking, but all those Facebook posts, I never recommend joining in on those. I was just joking from you asking, but all those Facebook posts. Sean, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm getting lost here. Maybe you're talking Fortex still. Oh, okay, probably. I meant C806 is a new American supercar. Oh, yeah, okay. For the starter. Oh, man, ow. That sucks, man. I don't want to hear that because I want a Tundra. Like, my next car for myself is going to be a Tundra, probably. Nope, didn't work in an electric store. Okay, so let's go ahead and... So, the two jobs I've ever had in my life. So right now I'm in the Navy. In the Navy. So before I commissioned in the Navy, I worked at an ice rink as a Zamboni driver. I drove a Zamboni. It was pretty awesome. As a high school kid, like the greatest job in the world. I played hockey growing up. That's actually how I met my wife. I was a hockey player. My wife was a figure skater, and that's how we met. And but working at that rink, we would stay there, man. Me and my friends, we'd stay open. We'd stay there, and we would play hockey till 4 a.m. I would just tell my dad, "Hey, I'm staying late. Play hockey with my friends." Good to go. It was awesome. Great way to grow up. What's your dog's first name? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did you work at Blockbuster? Al, how old do you think I am? Netflix, I think, was becoming a thing by then. Maybe I'm wrong. Responding for tech. Oh, we got a guest. What's going on, Matt?
What's up?
Engine almost together. Be back on the road next week. Sweet. Awesome, Chuck. Glad to hear it, man. Chuck, you got to make a video and post it of that thing. I want to see it go. I want to see you go rip it.
So I ordered something for my car for the first time, and since it's probably 6-7 months.
Oil?
No. Actually, no. I'm not counting oil changes. That's not. No. I'm talking like actual stuff.
Modifications?
No. Just something to help me use what I got better. Rubber. So I got the car back, and I got my one gouged wheel back that I'm going to get fixed and powder coated. Then I'm going to order another wheel off of eBay for like $150. I found one that I could get that one powder coated, and then I'm going to take the 2 tires that I just ordered and put those on those 2 wheels. So this way, if I have to drive somewhere like multiple states away, I can throw the 2 wheels in the back, throw the jack in the back, and if I need to freaking if I'm hitting to a drag strip, or if I'm just going to have fun on the street, I can have tires that can hook.
I did see that, Jason. I did see that. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's kind of neat. You know what? I do think it is kind of neat how some of these major manufacturers are actually reaching out to the YouTubers to help them advertise. So Stang Mode has been to Ford multiple times. He's done a lot of their tests. Like they brought him in to test all the Shelbys, which is pretty neat. Oh, hold on. I'm missing something. Hold on.
What's up, Destroyer?
Destroyer. Hello, sir. Welcome. Thank you, Destroyer, for the $10. It's going to help go to the Fox Body Fund and help me get this thing 100%, hopefully. But you never required. Definitely appreciate it, Destroyer. Was sitting in on yours for a bit. I've shifted my time back later, Destroyer, to kind of. This is when I used to go. I moved it up when Pony 1992 stopped doing his live, but that's not my normal time, and it's actually a strain for me to even be able to go early that live. So I figured I might as well just push it back.
Never cross the streams.
I was going to ask if you drove a forklift or truck somewhere. Nope.
What's up, Mike's Garage?
That lucky girl, yeah. Man, I'm the lucky dude. I'm the lucky one, man. Nope, I'm kind of anti-Corvette. Yeah. You Ford Techs. Ford Tech Life, you sound like you've got it. Your head on straight. Oh, yeah. Let's see. New shoes. The regular C8 is great. Kills me to admit it. I want to drive one, man. I do want to drive one. I've got the green light to go test things at the local Chevy dealer. I just been busy. Got an engine that came out of a 32 Ford Highboy. He went Ford Power 239. Nice. I tell you what, one of the coolest things I've ever seen at the local racetrack here when they do the throwback race with the flathead Fords. That is so freaking cool to watch. Mike's Garage, welcome, sir. Thanks for hopping in.
Think about going with Steel Tribes.
Mike's cross streaming. How's everyone's fine day? Doing great, Mike. We just kind of told some stories. Talked Christmas lights because my house is already in Christmas mode. Yeah. I got a couple videos that are coming up. So I got the video for the car show I just did. Funny thing happened, and I don't think he's in here, but my buddy from high school. So I think I told you guys, or at least some of you who've already in here. The show I went to this past weekend, I met a buddy of mine from high school who bought a Boss 302. He's got a comp orange one. When he was looking, he was messaging me, and I was kind of helping him like figure out what he should look for, like in some of the common faults. He had watched the video I did on what to look for when you buy a Boss 302, and he's like, "Hey, are you doing YouTube?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so it was kind of funny how he found it that way because he was just looking for a car, and I just popped up. But we showed up. And I have the MGW. He's got a Barton. And we get to a light, and I'm in, like, it's just him in his car. He weighs probably, God, I bet you like 80 pounds less than me. I'm in the Boss. My kids are in there. I got the trailer behind me towing the two mini Bosses. And we're at this, like, we're at this intersection, and I'm in the lane that ends. I'm in the lane that's going to end. He's like, He goes, you'll see in the video, he goes, "That lane ends quick." I'm like, and I look at him, I go, "You better beat me." and we take off, and his car, he got high RPM lockout, skunked him. It's funny. Wow. Funny as heck.
That almost sounds like a farm trucking Asian racing that guy with the frickin' trailer on the rear.
Well, it's funny because I wish if I had planned that, I would have had a camera outside so you could see the trailer behind me. So that way I can prove that it was right there. But, yeah. So
89 had a question. What was it? About the Triax handle for the B&M shifter. I haven't known about it, but I could have swore I heard somebody did that setup once before. I just don't know who it was. I don't know anything about B&M. And AB, I'm going to be in Florida in December, bro. How far is Tampa from where you're at? Not Tampa. Sorry, Daytona. I'm not going to be near Tampa. AB, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that. I don't know. See, we were actually talking about doing Disney for Christmas for the kids, but man, dude, the prices are freaking nuts. And even the military prices are, I mean, I get a good deal compared to what everybody's got to pay, but it's still a lot of money. I saw a commercial where they said for $89 a person, and I don't know if that included flight or not, but probably hotel room, and tickets, I'm guessing. $89 per person a day. For Disney? I think so, yeah. No way. Yeah, dude, I saw a commercial. I just saw the graphic where it showed like the percentage of price increase over time against inflation. It's been ridiculous. AB. Do you have AB's number? I don't, but I should get it. I need to get AB's number because he's right by Daytona. When me and Mom go down there, we need to hook up. I want to freaking, if nothing else, get a ride in that vet. He said he's got access. My dad has a new C8 Corvette. I drove it. Very nice car. Yeah, they look super nice, man. I would like one, yeah. That stupid fast truck, Disney, bah humbug. Let's see. Just bought some Granatelli motor mounts and some J&M lower control arms for my Boss. Going to install them this weekend, hopefully. I hear you. Oh, MGB's out of here. Have a good one, MGB. I need to where's he at? Hey Chuck, take care, man. Thanks for hopping in. Let me know when the car's up. Yeah, I need to get under my car, Colton, because I feel like I'm hearing something when I hit bumps. It sounds like maybe
I don't know. Maybe a control arm bushing's gone. Sounds like maybe metal's hitting metal. I'm not sure. So I need to get under there and look in the rear end. Because, I mean, the car is 10 years old. It's very possible that the bushings are warped.
AB, just vacation, bro. He's planning on staying. At least he's going to be in Daytona longer than I am, probably. But I'll be down there with him for at least 2-3 days, maybe more, depending on if I can't go to visit my godmother.
Which Corvette, Sean? You talking about the C8? Oh yeah, sport bikes are fast. Let's see. I'm lost here. All right, here we go.
Oh, that shifter he's talking about. Okay, now I know what shifter he's talking about.
All right, hold on. I'm getting caught up here. Disney is expensive. I spent $10K. Man, I don't need to hear that. I'm never going to spend. I could never. See, it's hard for me to justify a trip to Disney when I could take my entire family. I mean, I get there's so much more to do. I get that. But I can take my entire family to, say I want to make a trip to Virginia, right? I can take my entire family to Busch Gardens one day, then take the next day, drive down to Doswell and take them to Kings Dominion for free. So 2 days of parks for free. So it's hard for me to justify not doing that. And then Carowinds is in Charlotte, you know.
AB, I am bringing my car. I don't know. I think Mob only plans on bringing a car if he can bring Ruby. I don't know if he plans on bringing the GTR. I'm not sure. What's up, Next Gen?
Not familiar with that Triax? Yep. Okay. Just came back. Yeah, I know he did. I saw that. Well, hell yeah, Mobster's coming too. What y'all coming for? Okay. I'm getting caught up. You're like way ahead of me.
It's all good.
Later MGB. I have the Hearst in my 89. It's much shorter throw than the B&M I'm putting in my 88. Okay. Later MGB. We will definitely link up for sure. Either of you bringing your cars. Okay. So Next Gen, how's it going, sir? Not sure. Not my jam. Wasn't anything special. I got you. So I got a buddy here locally. We've been trying to link up for a long time, man. He's got a 65 Corvette. We're trying to link up because that'll be the first Corvette I ever get a ride in. It'll be a 65.
327 probably.
I'm not sure what he's got in there, honestly.
If it's stock, yeah, I think it's either 327 or 350, one or the other.
All right, caught up. Yep.
She didn't even ask what kind of tires I ordered.
I know what you ordered.
What?
You ordered 888Rs.
Nope.
You ordered drag radials.
Mickey Thompson ET Street SS's.
Everybody was like, why didn't you order those? Well, because I want to drive mine longer than 5,000 miles.
Yeah, like that's the good thing is that I'm still going to have my stock tires to basically do most of my driving with. That's just going to be, okay, I plan on racing somebody or I plan on going to the drag strip, slap them on, done, take them off.
Pimpin'. I was just telling Zay that I just got a notification for Zay for the first time in forever today, and the same thing happened to you, man. That's why I think I commented on one of your things. I just got my first notification for you in a minute, and yeah, I was like, oh, I forgot. I completely didn't even realize I haven't seen anything come up.
He was on Real New York's live last night. It was hilarious. What's up, Pimpin'? Get your sippy cup ready, bro. 30 days. We'll be hitting late.
Sublime. I'm going to hit your line in a few. I'm in the studio. Got a lot to tell you. Oh, man.
Yes. Call me, bro. Please.
No, Pimpin', you should come in here, man. Just tell him in here. It's always a good time.
He always feels like if he jumps on people's lives that he feels like he's taking over lives, and he doesn't want to do that.
You know what, though?
I know.
I laugh my butt off when he comes
So do I, dude. I know that. I love it.
I kind of enjoy it.
That's the humble man
that he does for a living, right? So I mean, he's very good.
That's the humble man that he is, though. He's very humble.
Hey, Pimpin', you're good, man. You're good. 327 came with about 5 or 6 horsepower options. Interesting.
He is, and dude, he's always in the bushes. I was on somebody else's live the other night talking about how when I was coming back from my returns on winning all of my drag strip runs, like 1-0, 2-0, and he freaking literally knew that, saw that, and said it on New York's live last night. So yeah, he's worse. Man, Pippin, you're worse than freaking 12 ales now when it comes to being the bushwhacker. You're taking 12 ales job. He's laughing. C5 bet for me. Yeah, next gen. My neighbor's got a C5 Z06.
I like the C5s, but actually, I think I'd want to. I don't know. When the C6s came out, man, I loved them so much. I thought they were such a good looking car.
Yeah, C6 ZR1, really nice.
One is an 88 with a 4+2, and the other is a 94. I wasn't too impressed with those. Well, 94, that was the first year of the LT1 motor.
My neighbor's vet, dude, he's got a cam in that. It's just like an idle. Sounds awesome.
You Mustang guys are my family. Mike, all y'all. You guys see that? Love you guys to death. All you guys. Okay, gotcha. I appreciate it, Pimpin.
I still dream of doing that skit that we talked about that one time, where me and him are like Nick Nolte and Eddie Murphy from 48 Hours, and we're out to wrestle up some freaking bad guys in Mustangs.
Pimpin, your last video was the last one I saw. I was watching the one of you with around demonology. That was pretty funny. Looked like there was one guy in his little entourage who was trying to keep it together. You just kind of kept going.
Zay, Mr. Ooh-wee in the building, man.
C606 is on my list to own. It's just so many issues with those LSF. Yeah, I've heard that too. You pull the motor and get those heads done. Yeah, it's too much work.
Did Mr. Mike one slip by without us seeing? Mr. Gary, what is going on?
Gary, what's going on, sir? Did I miss? Where is he at? Hold on, let me scroll up. Let's see. Oh, I did miss it. I sure did.
We both missed it. We're both guilty. Guilty as charged.
Fired it up before the car. In that video when I first fired it up before the car. You talk about with the Zenith? With the Zenith? I'm pretty sure I did.
Oh my God,
it was rough, wasn't it? Oh, you said it was lumpy. Okay, yeah.
Lumpy.
Dude, there's the carbs they put on those MGs in the 80s, man. And the late part of the 70s and the 80s, they're trash. They took like an emission system and choked it even more.
No, Gary, we're not too good to say hello to you, sir. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Ever since you won your vice president job, now I think you're just a little too high on. You're above us now. So
Hey, Gary, we wanted to make sure we talk to your agents first before we talk to them.
Yeah. Our people will talk to your people. Okay, we'll get in touch. Oh shit.
All right, so let's see.
So yeah, ordered that rubber from Drew. Like I said, I already got the one wheel. I called my powder coating guy. I got to get that other wheel. I got to get a TPMS sensor for one of the wheels. For the wheel that I have.
No, Sean, I haven't seen that one. Sean, send me the link to that on Facebook.
Gary has handlers. Yeah. You two are nuts. With a name like Matt, you got to be crazy, right? Or at least a little.
Hey, no, you're good, Zay. No worries, man. No worries. I'm pretty much like one of the most easygoing guys ever. It's pretty hard for me to be offended. I'm not going to be offended by people not watching, honestly.
I will never forget that live stream when Zay passed out 3 times during the stream. And then woke back up.
Oh man. Anyone ever drive a GM manual with the dumb ass skip shift feature enabled? You're talking about
GM skip shift. Never heard of that.
You're talking about where you go first to fourth? The gas saving feature, is that what you're talking about?
Never even heard of that.
Because my boss, if I drive with the normal key, it will suggest fuel economy. It will suggest that I do first to fourth shifts.
Yeah, that's what driver mod just said. First to fourth. Never even heard of that. Hell, my dad was doing that when I was a kid. He'd always go first to third. Yeah. My dad would always go from first to third or second to fourth.
Yeah. Well, it pops up on the it pops up on the dashboard. It tells me to save fuel, go from first to fourth.
95Z. 95. Almost as bad as the cylinder. Yes. I hate my buddy's Dodge Magnum has the friggin' deactivation for the motors. I hate that. At first, I thought it was cool, but then when I found out what it does to the motor, it's no bueno.
So wait. AB or Anthony, are you saying that like I swear I'm allowed to? So it's not really locking you out, right? Because like even when it suggests it, I'm able to completely bypass it and just shift. One 135. Yeah, I go 136.
I don't even think his has a 6.
Mach 1?
His year, the year that Mike had.
The old Mach
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, that's just a 5
Wait,
speed.
no, I think it's a 6-speed, isn't it? Mike, No, I think it is.
Yeah, it's a 5. You think it's a 6-speed?
Yeah.
Mike's Garage, educate the man. Now watch, I'll be wrong. Tell him it's a 5-speed. I saw a Bullet today.
It's a 6-speed. Doubling down.
Saw a 19 Bullet today.
Blue, green, black.
GM locks you out of the gears.
That sucks. That sucks. I hate so here's what I don't get: the cylinder deactivation thing. Like the engineers, especially, I don't know anything about Ford cylinder deactivation, but at least the Chevy guys, they changed it to where. Okay. I based it off the assumption that it was the same as the Cobra.
Well, there you go, assuming again.
Okay. Anyways, so the Chevy engineers, like the freaking, what was it, the 5.3 and the 6.0, the cylinders it shuts down the same cylinders every time. So you got 4 cylinders getting way more use over the life of the engine than the other 4. Locks you out of the gears. It's not a suggestion. Wow. Yeah. That's some crap right there.
Gen 3 Raptor, nice. I'm assuming Colton's questions for you.
Let's see. Mine's just I'm not sure yet, Colton. I got to go on a day that I'm going to take my kids again. So I got to go on a day that I got a buddy there who can watch them. And then ideally, I'll go when a friend of mine who just picked up a 2021, well, not a friend, a local guy picked up a 2021 GT. I want to go race it because I'm still stock tune. He's stock. And I just want to see how I do.
Is he a pick?
No, he's a 10-speed. I do need to do some tune-up stuff. Like I need to change my plugs. I want to put better coil packs in. I haven't done that at all yet, and I'm at like 64,000 miles. But I do think it was done when I bought the car, so it was done at like 39,000 miles. So they're really not that old. But I want to change them just because I've had the car now for almost 5 years.
89 Garage. You have a good night, sir.
The S65 V8 Mustangs will more than likely have a cylinder deactivation too. The Ford cylinder deactivation has 2 solenoids in each cylinder head. Use oil pressure to activate that system.
You know what that means?
Well, my dude, hey, 89, thanks for hopping in, sir. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I got to get up early too, so I'm not going to go too much. I'll probably go about, we'll go to an hour and a half.
You know what that means? What Driver Mob was talking about, when you have that car, it stays at 3,000 RPMs or higher. Keep that oil pumping. That's antimatter blue. Yeah, Ford Tech. I've seen that antimatter blue. Unless you're talking about the Raptor, but I've seen that antimatter blue just sent me a
that's
text.
a good look. I like that color a lot.
Looks really good on the GT500. Woo! With some black stripes.
1080 shifts funky. Acts like it's trying to figure out what gear it should be in. Not too smooth unless you put it in sport mode. Well, it's not smooth unless you're in track mode and you're really hitting it and you're controlling it manually. Easy fix. Don't drive conservatively and it won't lock you out. There's probably a YouTube video on how it works already. Yeah, I bet. Well, let's see. Alejandro Flores, I didn't watch the live, but he was talking about the hybrid Mustang that's going to probably come out.
Yeah. Yeah, basically they're going to have a 2.3 and a 5.0 option with 2 electric motors on the front.
I'm all for that. Those freaking I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
They have to do it to keep up. They have to.
You're going to launch like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
And then on the big end, you'll be able to really put down the power.
Yep. It'll be almost like a GTR. The question is, what will be the percentage for front wheel to rear wheel?
Well, that's the big deal. Like, are you even going to be able to put that power down, that torque down?
Yeah. 22 Mustang is going to have Gen 4 Coyote.
Belt, oil pump.
Yeah, I heard about that stupid fact. Yes, stupid fast. I just said stupid fact.
There's a Gen 4 Coyote? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it'll be coming with for the S650.
I thought, man, they're getting their money's worth out of this Coyote. It's kind of like the what is it? The freaking
it's a good motor, man.
That 2-valve 4.6, man. How long was that in Crown Vics?
Yeah,
from freaking 96 all the way to 2011.
Yeah, Mike's Garage is right on. Get the extended warranty and don't mod it. Although they'll probably have it locked out anyways. See, that's the thing that sucks, though. If you're going to get a car that's got all-wheel drive like that and you can't mod it, you're stuck with a stock car. Okay, yeah, great. It's all-wheel drive, but I can only use 480 horsepower, which I know is still a decent amount and a fun car, especially if it's hooking. But what does every Mustang driver owner want to do when he gets the damn thing? Mod it.
Sub LSX swaps. Yep, saw you over there earlier. I didn't know you guys were manufacturing some brackets. That's pretty neat. Kind of curious what you make for what the God bless. I'm talking about some sort of ring for Fox bodies. I might have to. I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna hop on your Instagram and kind of see what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's smart.
My fiance has a smart car. That thing is manual transmission with automatic shifter clutch setup. It's freaking weird. It's like the laggy kid learning to drive stick. I hate driving it. Automatic shifter clutch setup. What? How's that work? So is there a clutch at all? Or are you saying it's like just like a manumatic kind of thing?
Automatic shifter clutch.
Like is it like you're shifting a video game, like you don't push a clutch? Is that what you're saying?
Maybe it's like similar to a NASCAR transmission.
Huh.
Where you just need the clutch for first gear.
All right, hold on.
And AB, are you talking about the S650 motor, the Gen 4 motor? How could they have done that, though? Ford wouldn't do that. Well, maybe they would. HP tuner still has a cracked the regular C. I don't think they have either. Still, I could have swore there's been a few people that have C8 vents out there that have already added more power to them.
Yeah, they put giant turbo. Is that Amelia girl, right? She put like 2 twin turbos on there.
Yeah, but that one they weren't able to tune. But I know I saw a couple on YouTube where they did. I don't know. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I thought they did add more power to it.
Oh, gotcha.
Unless maybe they took out the computer and put in a different one that they could tune on it.
Kevlar belt driven oil pump. Okay. So can the belt not, I don't know, get elongated and slip? Oh, you're talking about like every other belt, probably. Gotcha. Super laggy.
Have a good night, Zay.
Super laggy. Interesting. So you probably put it in gear and you're just waiting for the car to actually follow its commands. Probably, is it electric or is it actual is it a mechanical linkage? It's got to be electric if it takes a minute.
It's ribbed like a timing belt.
Trim rings for front bumpers. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that because I do have a 4-eye, and I know you said you don't do 4-eyes yet.
Ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh, is that like if you remove the? Okay, yeah, I'll have to look at that. See what you're talking about. It's ribbed like a timing belt. I got you. They have fail safes. If it loses oil pressure with it, it will shut off. Well, that's good. Your car won't nuke itself.
Mike's Garage, I'm assuming you're talking about when you were in Joliet. I saw you posted a comment in Alejandro's stream one day where you took your Mach 1 to the Joliet Autobahn thing. I'm assuming that's what that's from. I'll tell you one thing, man.
All right, Mike, that's a fact. That will happen too.
More like dirty minds. Yeah, dude, after driving a 500 on the road course, I want to get my car on Road America so bad, dude, it's not even funny. I will definitely be doing that next year, that's for sure. That car is so much fun on a road course, dude. So much fun. Yeah, I hear you.
Later, Anthony.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hopping off here in about 3 minutes.
AB, he's got obviously. I'm assuming he's got Instagram, right?
Yep.
I don't think I'm following him. What's his Instagram channel? Do you know?
I'm gonna guess it's the driver mod.
You probably switched it. AB, if you're still in here, put your Instagram channel in here so I can start following you and then message you about December when we're coming to Florida. Give me both. Let me know when you go. Yeah, I will, Mike. Got disabled? What? His Instagram got disabled?
Probably posting too much propaganda.
Man, I need to be able to message him somehow, some way.
Yeah, guys, we're gonna pull the plug here shortly. Anything else anybody wants to talk about real quick?
Too much Let's Go, Brandon. Looking for tech.
It's probably accurate.
Too funny. So what's next for your boss? Call plugs to the coil packs that you were just talking about?
I mean, I need to order those. Man, I've put it off for so long. I need to modify the freaking transmission so it's at least ready to go. Like, I need to stop putting that. It's easy. Like, I just need to. I got the flange. I need to put the flange in the oven for 250 degrees. Zip off the old one and put the new one on because it should slide on after I heat it up and just let it cool in.
Yeah, Mike, that would make it fun for sure.
Hey, later, Alan. Yeah, man, we should get together soon here. Thinking about GT350 track suspension on
EcoBoost.
Mike, how many Mustangs you got?
He's got 2 or 3. He's got the Mach 1, he's got the EcoBoost, and maybe one more. He's got 2 or 3. Well, I know 2.
I just don't post political stuff. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't.
And plus,
I'll react to
you're never going to
stuff.
convince someone else because you post something political online. You're not magically going to convince the other side. You know what? He's right.
Yeah.
So what's the point? All right, guys. I appreciate everybody hopping in the stream. Destroyer, I don't think you're still here, but if you are still here, I appreciate the super chat. Again, it wasn't required. Definitely is going to help, though. If you guys haven't already, check out Destroyer. Pretty much everybody in the chat has a channel. Go ahead and go in there and check these guys out. We'll see what else I want to talk about. And I think that's it. I'm pretty tired. I got to do dishes, and I'm going to go to bed.
Dishes.
And steal some of my kids' candy. That's what I'm going to do.
There's a sentence that I probably haven't had to say in 20 years. I got to do dishes.
You know what? She's a good enough cook that it's 100% worth it.
I suppose.
And soon, I'm going to have 3 little slaves that'll do it for me.
Yeah, well, you still got a little time, but yeah. Slowly, you'll get one by one by one.
Yep, it's true. So, all right, everybody. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you guys. It should be next week.
Pippin, call me.
He's not in here.
Trust me, he's in here, bro.
We'll find out.
He's in here.
We'll wait We'll wait 1 minute. If there's no reply, you're wrong. And I was right this time.
Oh, well, no, wait. It's Pippin. Got to prove me right, bro. Tell me you're still here and you heard that.
We're going to wait till...
It only takes 30 seconds. If he doesn't respond in 30 seconds. So,
good night,
35. He's like,
yeah.
Oh, damn.
So one of the videos I'm going to do, actually, while I'm thinking about it, and we're waiting for a minute, I'm going to take, it's just going to be one of those, I'm hoping it's going to be one of those like super satisfying videos, but it might not be.
Wait, how does super fast tell? How can you tell?
He says when he types at, it shows he's still here. But I don't believe you. I don't believe, unless he replies, he's not here. So one of the things I want to do is the carpet in my car is freaking nasty because it had that back window tore open and the tarp wasn't on it 100% of the time, all the time.
Yeah.
So I want to do, I'm going to rip the seats out and I'm going to go at it with my carpet cleaner and kind of see what comes out of it. So hopefully it becomes like one of those satisfying videos where I actually like rejuvenate the carpet, but it might just be stained and gone.
All depends on what's underneath it on whether or not you want to try and clean it.
I think it's all right. It should be all right underneath. They painted everything very well. Like I pulled the carpet back, and what I saw was like fresh paint.
I don't know what Stupid Fast is talking about there when he says I do the at thing. What does that mean? I don't get it.
You type at, and you can tag somebody in a post.
In a live stream?
Yes. Haven't you seen people say "What's up" at Sublime GT500?
Yeah.
Yeah, they tagged you.
But how does that tell if he's there or not?
I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't think it does. All right, guys. Everybody have a good night. I just had to prove Matt wrong for a second.
Oh, God. All right, so
guys, I'm going to go do dishes. If someone else goes live, I'll probably pop in and listen.
All right,
I'm done.
You guys have a good night.
Matt will probably go live next. Hop in his live stream.
Maybe not.
All right, everybody. Take care.
All right, later, guys.